After celebrating Halloween this weekend, we're getting an extra hour's sleep if it care.
Yeah, that'll be nice after all the Halloween parties. Daylight saving time. What do you?
I
am going to a party, believe it or not.
Are you really?
Yeah. I'm gonna dress as a Spice Girl.
Nice.
I'm gonna tape spices to myself. Daylight saving time ends this Sunday and our clocks will fall back an hour. The time change also means our days will be shorter, the nights will be longer as the official start of winter gets closer.
Do you like daylight savings?
I hate it,
do you like
but I did
savings,
see a map. John, listen, I saw a map though. If we didn't do this, isn't it true that the sun would not come up until like 9 o'clock or later?
Yeah, it's give and take. You know, if you're more of an early bird,
Which
it is
would be
nice to have those
depressing.
earlier mornings. Because I've even noticed, you know, it's pitch black when most folks are commuting. But for those who work a second shift like Dan and myself, it's nice to have those later evenings. So it's going to be a 5:26 p.m. sunset, you guys. That's Sunday.
My sleep doesn't get bothered at all because I go to bed and I wake up. I don't have to set an alarm too often.
Yeah.
Now, you people that work a day shift, you do.
Well, it's depressing to come out of work and it's, you know, dark at 4:30.
Yes.
Yeah, and then, you know, getting the kids ready on the school bus also when it's pitch black, that poses a
There are
challenge of
some
its own.
safety concerns. Yeah, I worked in an area of Indiana, my first job, where a couple of the counties stayed in the central.
Yep.
And most of us were in the eastern, so you could work and live in two different
That'd be
time
weird.
zones.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
would
think
be
I
a little
could
bit
mentally handle it.
complicated.
You and I, we wouldn't compute that very well, would we?
Well, ready or not, the time change happening this weekend, and the Halloween forecast at least looking good, Dan and Melissa. We do have temperatures that'll be falling back into the 40s this evening. It is going to be mostly cloudy and dry, but still cool feeling with those westerly winds. Right now, we do have some spooky looking gray clouds, nothing that's likely to bring us rainfall. 52 with a west wind at 13 miles an hour. Temperatures have already started to fall back into the 40s in areas north and west of town like Hillsdale County at 48. It's down to 51 in Bryan, 51 currently in Napoleon. The wind, though, is still going strong. It is going to turn a little bit calmer after dark. We're seeing gusts to 30 miles an hour in BG, 30 in Toledo, and 29 currently in Fremont. Dry weather on radar, maybe a brief and isolated sprinkle back towards Hillsdale and Fulton counties, but nothing that'll impact trick or treat this evening. Couple features to point out on radar. Here's the low pressure that brought us rain yesterday. That is currently producing some soaking showers in central New York and even some snow in parts of Ontario and the Adirondacks of New York, and also a low back towards Lake Michigan that is keeping the cloud cover thick this evening. So that trick or treat forecast, we're going to be around 50 degrees as you're heading out the door at 6 and down to the mid 40s with a little bit of clearing in the sky by 8 p.m. Overnight tonight, temperatures take a dip down into the 30s, so it is going to be chilly feeling tomorrow morning. 54 for your Saturday. Winds are going to be calmer, so not a bad day to maybe rake up some of those leaves if you're hoping for a productive weekend. And don't forget, we fall back that hour. Daylight saving time ends, and ready or not, the sunset time at 5:26 on Sunday, and you will see a good amount of sunshine as we fall back an hour. Sunday, November 2nd, that is when the sunset drops back to 5:26. There is going to be a very slight chance for a shower Monday or Wednesday, but both of those barely enough to even mention it in the 10-day forecast. It's really next weekend that we have our chance of widespread rainfall and overall fairly seasonable with even a few milder days in the 60s. Melissa?